welcome to Chestnut Hill College. There are many faces that I recognize, but nonetheless, you're always welcome here. Today we have a special concert. As you know, Giulia Strafacci is graduating and has been a music minor. And so she had the option of doing a recital now as she finishes her voice studies. So I think you're in for a wonderful hour, and I think you'll really enjoy her beautiful singing. So thank you.
I think Sister thought I wanted to talk afterwards, but I'm going to talk before. I'm Julia's teacher, Doris Schmalk, and I have a couple things to say because I do feel Julia was very special to me as a student, coming in as a freshman and immediately having a lead in our musical, which of course was canceled because of COVID. So she's my COVID student, in a sense, you know. I had her the 4 years, and as Sister said, she was not a music major, but she had a great deal of talent and was very strong in her music theater voice and able to act and so forth. She was very strong with those talents. However, coming to me, as a voice teacher, I've always been told that even if you have a belt, and Julia has what I would call a mixed voice, but even if you belt, you need to know classical singing. You need to know it. And so Julia was in for 4 years of me trying to show her and help her to learn to use her head voice and her classical voice, the voice that she could use with classical music, and that would give her a versatility when she came out into the world to get a career. So I sort of enforced the first 4 numbers that I shouldn't say enforced it. Julia was a willing and wanted, she wanted to learn how to do this. And I would say this is something that you really are changing the way you're approaching your voice. You're making a big change. And so over the 4 years, she's doing a beautiful job with the first half of the program. She's doing a beautiful job with the whole program. But this first half is a demand for the classical voice, and she does a beautiful job with it. So it's been so much fun teaching Julia. Come on.
Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel, God with us. voice with strength lifted up, be not afraid. Say unto the cities of Judah, say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God, behold your God. Say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God, behold your God, behold your God. O thou that tellest good tidings to Zion, arise, shine, for thy light is come. Arise, 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 shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord, the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee, is risen upon thee. The glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Why should a woman who is healthy and strong blabber like a baby if her man goes away, a weeping and a wailing how he's done her wrong? That's one thing you will never hear me say. Never going to think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers, pretend I don't care. I'll buy me a brand new dress to wear. I'll scrub my neck and I'll brush my hair and start all over again. Many a new face will please my eye, many a new love will find me. Never have I once looked back to sigh over the romance behind me. Many a new day will dawn before I do. Never have I, oh yikes, fine, a kiss gone by is bygone. Never have I asked an August sky, where has last July gone? Never have I wandered through the rye, wondering where has some guy gone. Many a new day will dawn, many a red sun will set, many a blue moon will shine before I Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who is tearing apart, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Send in the clouds. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flares, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. And where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Making my entrance this late in my career. Send in the clowns. There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next no good deed goes unpunished. No act of charity goes unpresented. No good deed goes unpunished. That's my new creed. A road of good intentions led where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished. Nessa, Dr. Tillman, Fierro, One question haunts and hurts. Too much to mention. Was I only seeking good or just seeking attention? Is that all good deeds are when looked at with a nice cold eye. If that's all good deeds are, then maybe that's the reason why no good deed goes unpunished. All helpful urges should be circumvented. No good deed goes unpunished. Sure, I meant well, but look at what Manuel did. All right, enough, so be it. Oh, be it then. Let all odds be agreed. I'm wicked through and through, since I cannot succeed. Fiyero saving you, I promise no good deed will I attempt to do again, ever again. No good deed will I do I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. When I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used and wasted, there was no ransom to be made, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, and he was gone when autumn came. There are dreams that cannot be, and we would live our years together. But then I dreamed he'd come to me. kind of moving on. Though who I used to be, I still depend upon. And now I realize that good can come from bad. That may not make me wise, but oh, it makes me glad. And I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. I love the world that I see. No change of heart, a change in me. For in my dark despair, I slowly understood my perfect world out there had disappeared for good. But in its place I feel a newer life begin. And it's so good and real, it must come from within. And I never thought I'd leave behind my childhood dreams, but I don't mind. For now I'm who and what I'll be. No change of heart, a change in me. No change of heart, a change in me. We actually have an encore song planned if you guys are down for that. All right. All right, perfect.
That's a yes.
All right. Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every
say that Julia, was looking so forward to doing shows here at Chestnut Hill, and the pandemic stopped all that. But I want you to know that she tried out for a show in Jenkintown, 9 to 5, and she got her part in the dance ensemble, and she's going to be performing again. So if you loved what you heard today, come and see her in Jenkintown Theater's performance of 9 to 5, which is coming up next week.
Thank you everyone for coming. It really meant a lot. I really want to give a big thank you to my voice professor for 4 years who really helped me grow a lot. To Sister Kathleen, the head of the music department here, and to my accompanist Niall, who had to learn some of these difficult songs in just a short amount of time. And another big thank you. It really means a lot to me if you're here, if you were invited, or if you showed up today. So another thank you. I really hope you enjoyed.